Good morning. Test, test, test. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Sorry for the slight delay. We had a restart needed, unfortunately. Let's get the game going. Sorry about that. So I did the unthinkable. I don't know if you can believe it, but I did. You probably can believe it. If you've been watching this channel for any amount of time, you'll realize that it's totally within my wheelhouse to do the unthinkable. And when I talk about the unthinkable, I'm not talking about anything like serious or bad or anything like that. But we talked last time about this game and multiple saves. let's get into it. Oh my goodness. So we talked a little bit about this game in multiple saves. And as you can see here, I have multiple saves. And well, so the top one right here, this YouTube DLC, we got to 242 GTI from playing the YouTube standard Toxicity DLC. And we've also played Humble on my own. Also in standard mode, which is just like normal play. And we got to 36 MTI, which is way lower. And then we have the Joy Galaxy, which is up at TTI. Now this one is my main save, which it has multiple planets. So all the planets are in one solar system. You're terraforming the whole solar system. Now with the moons update, you can travel between planets. You can't just travel between planets willy-nilly, but you can get stuff from your other planets. And so what I did over the past 3 days, I think 3 days, maybe 2 days, I replayed. So I completely replayed Toxicity. And so here we are on Toxicity. This is where I took the screenshot from. We don't need these. Hold on. And what do we have? So we have the same map, the same general layout, except our base was over there. And I didn't actually rebuild the base or take it down. I'm on a completely new save. And this new save is at 394 GTI. So it's a little bit higher. It's pretty close, but it's a little bit higher. But it has more terraforming done, a little bit, and we have almost all the toxic zones done, but we have a few things that we didn't have on the other playthrough. Namely, this thing right here, this piece right here, which is the Planetary Exchange Shuttle, which you only get if you have multiple planets connected. And I'll show you what that does. And we also have the trade rocket here set up. which is incredibly important to generating tokens. And we can request things from the trade rocket that we can't get on this planet that you spend these tokens on. I don't know if you remember when we're like exploring the planet, we kept seeing these token things. We want, hold on, while I remember what I'm doing here. Energy, pressure. I want to spend some money. We have 80,000 tokens available. Oh my goodness. Well, we might as well get these things that we've been waiting on. Ooh, I don't think I've seen these yet. We don't need this or that. I'd rather get these. So what you can do is do what I'm doing right here, and you can order stuff, literally, from the trade rocket. Now, you can also put stuff in the trade rocket. So let's say I want to make more tokens. I'm going to give it something that's worth tokens. So let's come in here and let's look. And there's a lot of... I don't know, more quasar, right? So I can give the 5 of those. Each one of these is worth a certain amount, or I can send cosmic quartz, right? Because I have a bunch of cosmic quartz now. I'll show you why in a minute. But I can send this stuff via the trade rocket. Boop, boop. And then when it arrives and when it gets delivered, I will make a ton of tokens. And it'll also deliver the stuff that I ordered. So we go here, close that, and ship this out. So launch trade rocket. Goodbye. Boop. Fun. And we can also launch, because we have multiple planets, if we come out of the rocket platform. If you remember last time, we only had like 6 rockets. Now we have like 12. And a lot of them are these T2 rockets, tier 2 rockets. So we can do a tier 2 plant rocket. We can do a tier 2 pressure multiplier rocket. We can do a tier 2 heat rocket. We can do all these extra tier 2 rockets, these 4 right here. We unlocked. We also unlocked the purification rocket, which I don't know if we unlocked last time. I think we did, but we'll use that today. We can spread animals and all kinds of stuff. So we got some extra rockets to do. And then this one is the fun one. This is the planetary exchange rocket. And this is the reason I was able to redo this entire save in 3 days. Because here, see how it says toxicity and prime? If we come here, I can pick anything that's in my storage on prime. So this is a list of everything available in a storage on prime. So if I want production multiplier fuses, which I don't want actually, but if I want something that I know I'm already like generating, I'm creating this stuff on, like this plankton stuff I'm generating automatically because of all the fish farming and whatnot. I can just generate that and send it over, right? And so if we want to come in here to something that's useful, and where that becomes very useful is something like super alloy rods. I have 88 super alloy rods. So if I wanted to order some, actually I don't need any, so I'm not going to. But we can order pulsar quartz, and we have, which is a rare commodity until you can make it. But I can just order 25 pulsar quartz from Prime. What is that guy doing? Why did he fail taking off? That was hilarious. I don't know why he failed taking off. I've never seen that before. But anyways, so I rebuilt the base, but I built it more open and less compact, and I built it with the bigger storages. So we have super alloy rods. This is why I didn't order any, is because I'm making them. So what I have is an auto crafter here that's making them. And here I have super alloy wisdom, which is just, and I can set these auto crafters, like this one right here is set to super alloy right now. And I can set this to make, I don't know, something else. Am I full on explosive powder? Let's look. No, I'm not a full on explosive. So let's say I want it to make explosive powder. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go here. Boop. Change that to explosive powder. And now this thing is going to auto craft explosive powder. And then deliver it. It gets automatically delivered to this chest over here where it needs to be. And as you can see, it's raining now, which is super loud and obnoxious. But that's good. And so this is the new base. We have some cool new buildings, like this building right here, which I really like, which is this like glass dome. And I built another one of this glass dome. It's a little bit harder to build in these glass domes because of the curve. But as you can see, you can still fit the tier 2 things along that glass dome. Then we have this thing, which I just built to take the screenshot, which is like, you only get this glass dome if you terraform the moon. And the moon that we're talking about, oh my gosh, that rain is loud. Hold on, I gotta turn that down for a second. While it's raining, I gotta turn that down. And so we still have our charts. We still have, you know, oxygen is coming in pretty well, 7 million. Heat, 2 million. Pressure is low, 133. So we're gonna have to deal with the pressure a little bit. Plants, 2 million. Insects is low. We need to get going on insects. We don't have any animals going. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna focus on terraforming. As you can see from the toxic area, we're at 99%. We still have one more area to go, and I'll show you why. If we zoom out on our map, we still have the same map, but now we have the toxic areas marked, which is great because this one building here, which is our Bane, we finally figured that building out. We didn't do it legit, but I don't care. But as you can see where the drones are, and the drones are constantly moving between this thing, which is an auto crafter, or a tier 3 drill, this thing, which is a tier 3 drill, stuff over here, it's bringing it back and forth. And then our water area, which was over here, we're still going back and forth with this area because we still have a small base set up here, but it's nothing like the base we have set up before because we automated everything. So instead of having that base over there, now we have our bases in one place, and we have these things, and these things are just moving along on their own, because this is detoxifying stuff. It's giving me stuff here. The stuff here is automatically feeding into these containers here. And when these containers get full, if they get full, they end up getting destroyed over here. You just heard the destroying happen, and we can actually do this, which is the tier 2, what's this called? A recycling machine, which is recycling the water into water and mushrooms, and we're collecting mushrooms over here in all of these chests of mushrooms for no reason whatsoever other than just to do it. And this should be an osmium. Over here. Pretty cool, right? So it's the same planet, but now we're terraforming, and now we have to do all the stuff that comes along with terraforming, which is equally as fun as everything else. And we're collecting some osmium right now from our latest stuff. I'll wait for those rocks to dissipate. I don't even know what I want to do with this dome right here. I don't even know if I want to keep it. I probably won't actually keep it because it's not very useful to me, because the base is already set up exactly how I want it. I don't really have to do anything else. So actually, let's take this down. I don't need this base. Maybe we'll use that base on the moon and make that our main base when we go to the next place. It's very cool looking. Deconstruct. Okay, goodbye. Since I was full, it still left some stuff. That's fine. The coolest part is I don't actually sort anything anymore. I come in here and I just do bloop. And I just take everything from my inventory. And you see that, how fast that did it? The drones just take care of it all. They just sort everything wherever it needs to go. And I'm done. And so I can quickly and easily have everything that was in my inventory, and it's all moved to wherever it needs to go. And that's the other reason why I was able to do this so fast, is that I have drones doing all the work for me. And so I'm not manually sorting things. I started off with the larger supplies right away. And so now we get to do fun stuff, right? We've got bees that are making honey and food. We've got butterflies. We've got tree bark. We've got all the stuff we need to move on to the next level. So what are we going to do? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to finish off this purification thing. 99%, that's not going to stand. Let's go figure that out. So we have our teleporter network set up again. Here. And with the ability to get Pulsar pulled in from another planet where I'm actually producing it, I have the ability to just jump planet to planet. Boop, boop. See that? And this was our last bane of existence, which we couldn't figure out, and I still haven't figured it out. Which drives me nuts to no end. But here's what actually happened. So what I had to do is I had to order, because I couldn't find one on this planet, I had to order from another planet one of these access cards to get through this door. And as soon as I got through this door, there was like more what's it called, slime right here. And went down this hallway, and then in this room, not this room, the next room, I think. In this room, there was more slime, and down here, I'm sorry, more slime and more stuff. So we have to finish exploring this base here, clean up the slime, because the goo, we're almost done. This is on the other side of this fence right here that we couldn't get through. See that? That's been driving me nuts since I found that fence. And then this, boop, is the last access card we need. Okay, so now we have the access cards we need for this base. This door needs to open, which means we need power. Let's take that. Get rid of that. Let's get these, because we need those. Okay. This needs to be powered on, so let's turn it on. We brought an energy cell with us because I wasn't sure if I needed one or two, so I brought two. This will turn the base on. Boop. Now all of those doors are open, which is great. And then the other big benefit as you kind of play through this game from going planet to planet, the biggest benefit, in all honesty, is looting. So when you're going planet to planet, remember how we were talking about, I don't know if you guys remember, but on the last episode, or maybe the one before, we were talking about leaving containers until later in the game and then looting them, because the quality of the items goes up over time when you're looting, right? So the higher terraformation index you are at, the better the quality of items you get from looting. Now, here, since I went from another planet, my main save is on another planet, which means that the quality of what's in the chests is based on the other planet, not this one, which is, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but I'm going to play with it. And since the quality is based on somewhere else, let's do that. Let's pull that down. Since it's based on somewhere else, that means that I can go around and loot everything right away and not have to wait and get amazing things from day one. So the first chest you open, you get pulsar quartz out of it. And you're like, okay, well, that's that. And suddenly you have access to all of the high tier items, which is kind of makes the terraforming process a lot easier. And since you went through all the process before to get there, good job, you're welcome. And I'm going to take that win because, I mean, why not, right? There's no reason not to. And now you can see all, when I went here, all the little drone icon shows up on all of these things. Now there's drones flying towards me to collect all this stuff. And if I wanted to, I could just go home. Do I need another? I need one more super alloy. I can always just go home and dump it home. You know, I get this. It'll clear out these chests faster from this spot. I need another super alloy. Then it will from here, because the drones are closer and they have to fly less distance. I'll replace that with a bigger chest in a minute. Anyways, let's go back inside. Finished looting this building, cleaning up the slime. We still have what's that? 11 more. Come on, fly. 11 more slime to clear up. Ooh, this is open. What's in here? Ooh. I went in here. Oh, this is the door I need the third key card for. Oh, I didn't bring it with me. I needed that key card, but I didn't bring it with me. Like an idiot. Boop. Boop. Come on. That open? Nope. It's down here. Anything good? Not really. It's like, dude, you got a big tree growing in your cafeteria. This looks like a jail cell. See that? That totally looks like a jail cell. This looks like a jail wing. Wonder if it is. That's interesting. Okay, we're back to here. It's very easy to get lost in these areas. I like to keep my deconstruct mode on so that I can see where there's quickly see and highlight things that I need to deconstruct. Oh, message. Look at that. This is like, it's totally a cell block on a planet. But then again, I'm a prisoner, so like I'm technically a prisoner. And there's been some notes in like the lore about dealing with all the prisoners. Right? That's been part of the lore messages that have been coming through. So this is our first time seeing a prison, though. More Terra tokens, which is good because it gives us some multiplier fuses that we're going to need. So that's interesting. So that was the prison cell level, I guess. I think we got everything. Yep, I'm going to pretend we got everything. We're actually pretty full. Let's go get that key card so we can open the last door. You can run pretty fast, but you can also fly really fast. And that's the other benefit of the going from map to map, because when I go from map to map, I have all of my upgrades. So all of this stuff, I will take with me to the next map. Right? Let's put all the fabric in here. Let's deconstruct that. Let's do that. Build these. These are much better. Transfer. Doesn't matter what you call it. And do that. And I did this. Keep those because I want to keep those. Keep that. And then we go everything. Now it only takes stuff it has a demand for, so it won't take absolutely everything. But where'd the freaking card go? Good morning. Breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I say hi to your stream?
Sure.
Just gonna wave.
They can't see you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's nice. Where'd that access card go? Oh, you know what? I think I dumped it here. I think I dumped it at this. Yep, there it is. Thank you. I'm like, I need an access card to get to the next place, and I misplaced it because I'm moving so fast. I have lots I want to do. I want to finish terraforming this planet today. And see that 625 Terra tokens, that's from us either on this trip or the other trip from the other planet. So the other planet, the cool thing is the trade rockets keep running from all the planets. Actually, I want to go this way. And so if there's a trade rocket running on an other planet and it's doing it from something that's automatically crafted, then it will keep running. So I get 625. One more. Okay, there's the access card I was looking for. I don't know if I need those. Oh my goodness. See how it's like super high level stuff? Like quartz, tier 3 fertilizer, energy multiplier fuses, all of this like tier 3 stuff is the stuff you find. Right? It gets pretty insane. So I'm constantly finding like all kinds of really awesome stuff because I'm up at that higher level, right? Oh, this is like the guard station. That's cool. We'll put this here. Open the access card. Yada yada. This gives us back to the front door, which we totally missed a chest. How do we do that? That doesn't make sense. We're back to here where the train is, right? And we already got all the chests here, right? Yes. All right. So anyways, that is the last station. And actually we're not done. Hold on. go this way. We missed these. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to come back. Oh, another asteroid event. Oops. I think I got hit by an asteroid. Hey Waylon, Phil, David, Model Houseman, everyone, thank you for being here. Second Chance Gaming, I said hi to you earlier. Thank you for being here early. I'm gonna wait for this, whatever this event is that's happening, to be done. Put this stuff in here so it gets transmitted properly. The color of the sky changed, so that means that it probably... This was definitely a super alloy planet fall. I don't actually need all the super alloy, but I can't help myself and I have to pick it up because it's on the ground. Like, I don't have anywhere to put it. I'm going to have to build more storage for more super alloy. But technically, when I get to the next planet, I can always just pull this super alloy from this planet, which means that it does make sense and it's a good idea to collect all of it. Because it'll be useful at some point. As you see, I tried to run for the door, but I didn't know where it was. Put that there. Put all of this here. As you can see, it's too much. You can build another one. So I can just transmit stuff, words. Save that. Was there any food in these things that it's not transmitting yet? Food. Keep the food. Eat the food. And then go back inside. Yes, I got almost everything on the trade rocket, Model Houseman. The main base here on this playthrough is actually using the 3x3, which I like a lot. It's using the 3x3 and the 2x2 and the domed circular living area, I guess it's called. It's using all of those. All right, so the next thing we have to do is we have to figure out how to get east from here. Right? We have to figure out how to get this way because there's still more toxic stuff right here. So we have to figure out how to get more east. No, not east, west. We need to figure out how to get west. But it's going to be west this way. And I think it's this lift right here. We haven't done this lift yet. Let's figure out where this lift goes. This lift goes exactly where I wanted it to. Now that this door is open. We still have to get to the top of that tower right there. Which we didn't do before for I don't know why. Was this door open? I don't even know if this door was open before. We probably could have done this tower before. Now that I think about it. 146. Going up to the top. And there's a room here with a key card. So this is our extra key card. I don't know how we totally missed this building. But we have 9 more toxic stuff to clear somewhere in this building. Can I make it to the top of the building? I can. We've done everything. Where is the last toxic stuff? Look at the turrets on this building. Well, I guess that makes sense. This is a prison. Right, this building is an actual prison. Where is the toxic? I mean, did you guys see any? I didn't see any. Oops. Let's fly around the side, see if we see anything. Maybe there's some like a lower area that I didn't check or something. There's got to be something. I want to finish the toxic area. I've got like 9 more to clear or something. No, I've got 8 more to clear. No, we didn't miss anything here. Where is it? I feel like I've missed like an entire area or something. Oh, I missed this entire chest. Now that the power is open. Like, I am technically getting damaged as we walk around this base. Like, you see it's really, really slow. So it's not really hurting me at all. Actually, let's look in here. We haven't been in this room here. Do you see any goo in here? I don't see any way to get into that room. I think that room's just decoration. I am very irritated right now, though. Because, like... we're done, but we're not done. You know what I mean? This is cell block A. Is there a door between A and B or something? Oh wait. Did we come through this door? Yeah, we came through this door. This is the lift that goes up to the top. That kind of connects to the area we've already been. Another thing that was locked, we now have access to. Remember that door being locked now. Doesn't help me as far as cleaning this place up. I'm like re-examining everything I've already gone through, hoping that something changed when the base opened. You know what I mean? That's annoying. There's no more. And you can see the toxic, like the... You know what we're not seeing? I don't know if you guys remember it from the earlier playthrough. Put everything away. Thank you. All right. So from the earlier playthrough, we also had like a toxic information thing. We really need to get this thing going. We have more power than we know what to do with. You notice it's crazy. We only have 6 fusion generators. Yet we have 82,000 kilowatts. And that's because this is one of the benefits of coming into the game late game is this. These are our 6 fusion generators. But we have these things in the middle with energy multiplier fuses in it. So we only have 2 optimizers with energy multiplier fuses. But we have more power than we know what to do with. And we have more big trees that block us from moving around the planet. Like... Seriously, where's my base? Anyways, so like I feel like we are missing maybe a rocket or something. Oh, thank you so much, Dust Money. Happy holidays to you as well. I feel like we're missing something. There should be a... Maybe there's a rocket we didn't send up. Toxic area information. But we already have that. I swear I've already sent this up there. I'm going to send up another one, I guess. Let's send up another one. Plastic rods. Tungsten rods. Need a mushroom. We have plenty of mushrooms. Microchip compass. I forget. Silicone and titanium or silicone and magnesium? It's one of the two. It's magnesium and some aluminum. Alright, let's send up this toxic information rocket. I'm hoping it'll give me that like navigation thing that shows up on the screen that tells you how many meters away the thing that you're looking for is. Send. Can I send this one? Yes. Do I have pressure multiplier fuses? I don't think so. Heat and pressure. Did I get both? Yes, I did. Boop, boop, boop. got a bunch of stuff. We still have 225. We really need pressure. Let's do that. Launch trade rocket. Get some more stuff. We have the oxygen ones for this area. Boop boop. Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. This one still doesn't have any. Let's take one out of this one and one on this one. And one of this one. Put 3 here. All right. That'll bring up oxygen a little bit. Oxygen is now at 7 million. Nice. Still have this one toxic zone. It's like I'm missing like one room. I'm gonna store the butterflies for now. We'll deal with the butterflies in a few minutes. And the fuses we'll deal with in a few minutes. Oop. We need more. I really want to finish off that one thing. Seriously. Like, we're so close on... What are we at, actually? Let's look at our numbers. We're so close. Thank you for saying hi to everyone. Just funny. I greatly appreciate that. We have 8 more total on the entire planet to clear. Explore. And maybe it's not that zone. Maybe... But see, the ground's still green. So it's got to be this zone. Right, it's got to be this zone because the ground's still green. And if we look at our map, there's no other toxic areas marked. You zoom out this far, the map really seems kind of small. But it's still here. But it's not telling us how far away the goo is. And it used to be on this tower. That's what I thought it was. What am I missing? I'm missing something. I'm missing like a door. Like a single door I haven't gone through. That's literally what's going on here. Did that. Is there something to press here? A button or something? Does anyone know? Model Houseman, have you done Toxicity yet? Gone through all of this stuff? Like... I feel like I've done this entire base. Yep, this leads into here, which leads into here, which leads into here. And it's not telling me how far away the toxic stuff is. I'm still getting damaged. Is there a door or something in here that I missed? This is the cafeteria area. Oh, wait. Here. What is this? Please tell me this is what I was looking for. Okay, we're going underground, kind of, sort of. I found golden crates. But I didn't find the slime that I wanted. Everyone was sleeping here next to this plaque of something. Okay, I found a golden crate, golden butterfly. Nice. More golden butterflies. Oh, look, it's the train car. Little gold effigy. That's cute. Okay, I found golden crates. But I didn't find what I need. I don't need golden crates. I need the last 6 pieces of goo. Or 8 or whatever it is. If anyone knows, please tell me. I'm very frustrated right now. If anyone else has played this and they happen to know what I'm missing, please let me know. Do. This is not. I've already done this area. Yeah, the whole site's powered up with all the nuclear. So it's all powered up. I've gotten to all the chests and stuff. Model Houseman, I'll show you real quick. So like here, these doors are open. This door is open. These doors, which have contain the chests and stuff like that, they're all open and looted. They're clearly not enough to look after all these prisoners. The guards aren't going to help us. The pollution is starting to affect people's bodies, and some of the sick are beginning to hallucinate badly. Some talk about returning to the roots and being freed by mother fungus. The other day, I saw 2 of them climb over the fence and head towards the fault line like zombies. No one will go looking for them anyways. It's far too toxic now. What will become of that? So yeah, here's the nuclear reactor. This is the interior nuclear reactor, which is powered up. So we got to this chest. We already looted it. And the exterior reactor, we figured out, right? We did again. I know last time we didn't do it. It seemed like there was a door not open. True, I agree. I don't know where it is. I feel like it's underneath or something. Like that there's a stairwell or a tunnel or something underneath that we were not getting to. But send all this stuff back. Some of it won't actually go back, like the golden effigies won't go back, but it'll get out of my inventory, which is what I need right now. Okay. Yeah, see the building is It's the rare ones that I need, so if I see rare larva, I pick it up. And then this actually is set to everything. Everything. Let's check underneath. Maybe there's like a tunnel or a lower door somewhere that I can get in from underneath or something. I mean, I really, really don't know. We've gone to all of these towers. Oh my gosh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. How do we not see this in the beginning? Is this it? This has got to be it. Woot woot, we did it. Oh. Got all the feels from doing that. We did it. We are toxically cleaned. This was the last area. I knew it was underneath. And that's it. That's all the toxicity. All right. We did it. We got the last toxic area. We cleared it out. Let's go back to base. And let's see what we can do next. Okay. So let's dump. Put that there. Those things will all get dealt with eventually. Put that there. Except for these. These we'll have to do manually. Put that there. Put this here. These can actually start getting used differently. This one can no longer demand it. I don't need it anymore demanded. This one is supplying everything. These ones are supplying the machines inside. Instead of just moving stuff, I could have just kept these. This one I still need to do what it's doing. I wish there was a way to set this thing to demand, but not demand locally. Like, I wish there's a, like, the one thing that's missing is the demand part. I want the demand to be local only and not like this one right here, demand. I want it to be local. And I haven't really figured that demand stuff out. But anyways, what do we need? We need to send up some rockets. because we need our toxicity levels to go up. So let's go with the purification rockets right now. We need... Let's set up a couple purification rockets. We need plastic. We have quite a bit of plastic. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 4. 4 rockets. Send them up. Tungsten. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's send the purification rockets up. This is my favorite part. It's just too funny. I don't know why I enjoy that so much, but I do. Alright, purification. Done. 100% purification. We want this atmosphere collector. We're at 6 GPU. And I think that's because over here, I think inside the trees, we have these. So we're going to need to move this. These are no longer a good place. These are all tier 2s. Okay. So we deconstructed a bunch of our tier 2s. We'll build some tier 3s over here. Away from the forest that I built. What's the tier 3s look like? We don't have access to tier 4s yet. Okay. These were just silicone and purification gel. So yeah, we have too much stuff, so we're just gonna trash it. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. We do need this. And we do need a whole bunch of these. And then we also need more tungsten, but we don't have enough, so we're going to have to recycle some. One weird thing, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, if you guys have played this game at all, but if you... I'm having problems with this tier 1 recycling machine. If I use it in there, the stuff just disappears. It's very strange. Okay, so we need a new location. We're going to put it right here. Why can't I place this here? We want these clustered pretty tight. Because we're going to put optimizers on them. Hopefully we won't die while we're making stuff. Okay. The base is through here somewhere. I think that optimizer is kind of overwhelmed. Okay, let's trash this. Let's grab this. Let's recycle this. Let's trash that. Plastic rods. Not all that many. Careful. If you take too many, you can't put them back because it's producing too many. Okay. We want the purification to go up like crazy. And then we're going to do pressure also. Do I have enough to build more? I have enough to build one more. I'll build more in a minute. We need the tier 2 optimizer, I think. And turn our flashlight off. Trade rocket. This one we can build. And where is... So you don't really need to build a lot of machines. All you really need to do is build lots of optimizers. That's the best thing to do. Hold on. I drink some water before I die. So we're going to build optimizers instead. 2, 3, 4. Let's do 3 optimizers. One, 2 more. There we go. And then we already have some purification optimizer fuses, but we need more. So we can take these, basically we can take these machines and multiply them. So I'm going to come over here and build this, put it nice and close, and then put these. It's the equivalent of putting down 10 more machines. So we'll do that, and then we'll do this. Oh, we need more uranium. I totally forgot the uranium rod. So watch this. This is pretty fun. We do this. That there. Put this here. Now it's not doing anything yet. Right? Let's go look at our index for purification. So our purification index is 19 million. And it's going up. Now we're going to go in here and create that one. I need this. Hold on. Hold please. And save some of the goo. Save some goo. I need it. I actually don't need much, but fuse capsule. This one we're gonna not supply anymore. None. I'm gonna put some in this in here because I actually need some goo to save. I don't want to process all of it. Which sounds weird to say. Gels. Okay. And mushrooms. We need a whole bunch of mushrooms. I don't know how many, but whatever. Okay. Now we're going to make fuses. We got plenty of blanks. And we can make this one. Boop, 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 boop. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need one more. I need another mushroom. We need 9 fuses. Because we have 3 optimizers. Should be enough. Perfect. So we were at 7 million before, and just with these 12, we're going to go to this. Boop. Boop. And each one of these is times 500% for each one of these machines. Oh, that one already has... Oh, we need another optimizer. Let's build one more optimizer. Like how I move through the base at like warp speed all the time. More obsidian than we know what to do with. Come here. Do this. Boop. And look at those numbers go up now. Look at them. Look at the numbers. They're like lightning speed. We went from 7 million to 75 million. Wait, I'm gonna die. So we went from 7 million to 75 million. Which means we're going to get to this one, the tier 4 soon, but it doesn't matter. We're going so fast, we're going to get to this relatively fast. We can focus on the rest of the planet. So the other one we're doing really bad on is pressure. And that's because we didn't put down these drills, which is what we want. Now we have plenty of super alloy and osmium. So we're just going to put down a whole ton of drills. Let's put all this stuff away. That stuff go away. Osmium rods. We don't need any of these anymore. Let's do that. And then actually we do want at least 2 optimizers. Explosives. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And super alloy rods. That should be enough. And we designated the top of this hill over here for pressure generation. Now there are some older machines up here, but there's only 3 of them because we've been severely lacking. But we're just going to fill this whole zone up here with machines. And here we go. It won't be hard because these are freaking huge. Okay. And then right, where's the optimizer thing? Here. Put this right here. Oh, we didn't bring the pressure optimizers with us. Oops. Can I get by with just 6 of them? That's the question. Yoink, yoink. Okay, we see our numbers going up, which is good. That's what we want. We're 1 super alloy rod short. which is fine. We're generating more. This can go here. This can, whatever. Go there. Oh wait, let's get the pressure multiplier fuses. We got a couple of them, I think. 2. We got 2 pressure multiplier fuses. That's not enough. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We need one more optimizer. There. There. I got everything, right? Yeah. There we go. All right. Pressure will be resolved soon. We'll be at the TTI, no problem. As soon as we start dealing with heat also. Can I sneak this in here somewhere? Did I not pick a big enough area? Oh, I saw green. There we go. Okay, and then... This is so silly. The endgame stuff is actually really silly. It just gets so big. Okay, that's done. Heat's next. I dropped some stuff. Turn the heat off for a minute. Okay. My goal is to get this terraform by the end of the stream, so I want to reach full terraformation. Okay, let's look. We don't need that anymore. We're going to need that. We literally have too much super alloy on our hands. Too many circuit boards. So we're going to do this. I'll do it right here. Take this. Demand. Super alloy. Put all of that in there. All right. And then we need the large heat. This one. Boop. Which is going to need super alloy rods. And much more explosive powder. Which is good because we're making it. I almost died. No big deal. All right. Okay. Okay. Build out our platform a little bit so we can make more. But our numbers are already going through the roof, so that's fine. So let's come over here. Get some iron, which we had waiting for this purpose. Make our platform just a little bit bigger. There we go. That's good enough. We're not going to build too many more. Wasn't there a rod that was sitting on the ground over here? Look at that. I remembered. It's just optimizing 8 machines. Yep. Fully. I'm gonna go get some more heat machines. I don't think we need more heat optimizers. We don't have any. We can't make heat optimizer fuses, so we have to buy them. I think we're out of money. We do have 2 more, so all right, let's go here. What do we have in our inventory? We have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3 more machines. 4 more machines. This, we need a bunch of this. Probably gonna have to come back. That's fine. Iridium rods, take as many as we can carry. And craft. Build it. Let's go build a couple more. I'm not even going to bother looking at those asteroid falls because I know it's super alloy and we don't really have any space for super alloy. Exactly. If you build it, they will come for sure. Build more. Okay, these are still going up. This one needs to be switched back to super alloy rods. Because, yeah. Look at the size of the flower on that dome. Look at that thing. It's freaking huge. This. No, if I run out of power now, I'm gonna laugh my butt off. And then we'll come in here and make another optimizer. Put our last two chippity chips in the optimizer. And I'm going to take down my forest. That's the next step. All right, so we've got heat at 43, pressure at 35, biomass at 2. We got to deal with biomass. Okay. Now we have to deal with biomass. Let's dump everything. Grab a water. Okay. We couldn't use these before, but we're going to use them now. What's the difference between a tier 2 and a tier 3? 1 tier 2 fertilizer. Okay, so that's going to be easy. That's the only difference between those two. 6, I think. 6. We're going to get rid of the trees for a minute. And I'm sorry, because I know the trees look really awesome, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. So when you take down a tree spreader, the trees sometimes go away. Not always, sometimes. This, and put that back in there. So we're upgrading these from tier 2 to tier 3. And there's a ring of them around the camp with these redwood trees. And they will go away, but they will come back. Red woe, 1300%. And so if I replace every one of these with a tier 3 spreader, the stats of the tier 3 spreader are way better. If we look, this is plus 195,000 oxygen and plus 12,000 plants, right? Where this one is no oxygen, but 175 plants. So that the tier 3 one is just light years better. Right, so we're in this. Now this one didn't have a tree sample in it, which is weird. I didn't think I had any that didn't have tree samples in it. So we need one more tree sample. Fix that one. Oh, here it is. Is there one more? Oh, there is one more. Wait, is this one already a tier 3? No, that's tier 2. Need one more. Oh, can I pick these up right now? Nope. Tier 2 fertilizer. And then does this thing have... Yeah, see, that one has the last one waiting for me. We need one more. Boop, boop, boop. Wrong one. This. So let's collect these things. Zeolite. 2 tier 2 fertilizer. Bacteria. Super alloy. Oh, we can take this out of here now, since these are like low. And tree bark. Tree bark is in here. And somewhere here is one that doesn't have a tree in it. It's the next one, maybe? This one. Maybe this one? Nope. This one? Nope. Where is it? One of these doesn't have a tree thing in it. Was it further back? Was it this one? Aha. Found it. And this is a tier 2. So the trees will go away. That's okay, because they'll come back. And I think the trees were preventing me from picking these up. Nope, those are just stuck forever. Okay. Down there. Down there. Alright, trees done. Next. Butterflies is next. But we need a significant amount of work to come before butterflies. We need silkworms. Thank you. Water and oxygen. That's weird. One, two, three. To make oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, I think. That 1, 2, 3. These will generate silk, supply, which I can use to make fabric, supply, demand, silkworms and silk. Okay, that'll go there. That's done. Where's the fabric? Because I know we found some fabric when we were shopping or whatever. We had fabric. No. No. We found a bunch of fabric at the prison, right? Which means it's going to be here. Rename this to the prison. Fabric. We need all of you. Take the effigy. Effigy. Butterflies are super necessary. We're going to need that in a minute. The rest of it, don't really care. Alright, how many fabric do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have enough to make 4. That's good. 4 is pretty good. 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 2 butterflies in our hand. And we'll get these. Get all the butterflies like that. And we'll make it pretty. Boop. And then we go yoink and yoink. And we'll put one. It doesn't matter where you put them. And yoink, yoink. You can put them up by our thing to kill our frame rate. That sounds like a good idea. All right, now we have some insects going with the butterflies. So insects should be going up. Not going up great, but it's going up. Animals, we need froggies. So, butterflies, put that here. And we need some farms. So the next thing to do is the ecosystem. Let's put a couple ecosystems out. 6 sounds good. No, I already have water there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do. Bacteria. Hey, CS Benji, welcome in. Thanks for being here. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're speed terraforming this planet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 7. TO2 fertilizer. 6. And common larva. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's go put these somewhere. It's a nice big hole right here. Good place for them. We're gonna like put them in a ring around this like which like this one. I'm just gonna put them all in the same area. Why? I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to this. Beautiful. We have a ring of things, and this has to be set to supply all. So set supply all. Set to supply all. And this will generate larvae and other stuff, which is great. And it brings up our plants. All right. Beautiful. Frogs. Frogs are next. Frogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frogs. So get rid of that. And we want the amphibian farm. Boop. We need common larva. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need water and regular fertilizer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's go over here by the lake and put our frogs all by the lake, because that's cute. Or something. Perfect. And frogs. Frogs. They're all the same frog, but that's okay because they're a 500 multiplier frog. 1500 multiplier frog. So it gives a 1500% animal multiplier to frogs. They're like one of the best frogs you can have in the game. And now we have animals. And we have golden butterflies, which just looks cool. And next is... What's next? What else can I do? This one and this one. So we need bioplastic. Okay, Super alloy. We'll do 3 of those. We don't really need oh my gosh, we're out of super alloy. That's messed up. We'll do 3. Did we generate enough silk since we put this down 5 minutes ago? Yes, we did. All right. Where's the closest lake? We need this. Boop. 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 And this. Supply everything. Supply everything. Supply everything. Okay. It's all going to make sense in just a minute. And then I need super alloy. So we're going to break down some rods. I didn't get all of the super alloy. See, why does it do that? This thing is like janked. Like, where did the super alloy go? I don't want to use this thing because it's full. Do I need another one of those? I feel like I need a recycling machine just dedicated to this room. Let's do that. Do I have explosives? Gotta have explosives. Goo, goo, goo explosives. They're all goo explosives. That doesn't help me. How do I make explosives? Do I make it here? Nope. Make it here. 2 of these and a circuit board, which we have plenty of. Okay. Explosive. Okay. Now I need selenium and a circuit board. Right next to each other? Okay. I'm just going to put it right in front of these mushrooms. That's where it's going. That's what it's doing. This thing is going to demand purified water and supply everything. No. Demand purified water. Supply everything. And then this one is going to be my recycler that's in the building, and it's no longer going to demand stuff. It's going to be for me to use. Take that away. So we have a dedicated recycler for purified water now. And we have too much of it, so we're just going to throw it away. Drink some for fun. All right. Back to what I was doing. We need super alloy, and we only have super alloy rods because we're constantly making them. So we're going to recycle those 4. And hopefully I won't lose any because this piece of junk doesn't work. Great, now I have some super alloy. Let's get rid of these. Anyways, we need some chests. Some more storage. I want to put it right here. Seriously? We're out of... Come on. We need to make some fish. Thank you. No, no. Don't steal those. Jerks. No. Give it to me. Okay. This thing needs to turn off. Is this really full? Oh my gosh. It actually is full. Like, what am I going to do with all this? And there's still more to collect all over the map. Anyways, what was I doing? It's insane. Okay. Okay. To N. A. Oops. A. B. C. These need to be here so that those things that are collecting stuff, the fish thingy, whatever they're called. Where's the plankton? A. B. C. Why was this here? I don't even remember. Oh. Genetic. Demand. Genetic traits. I have more Serena butterflies that I didn't even remember I was making. That's cool. Swap out the butterflies for something cooler. Boop and boop. And there we go. Two 1500s. 14 and 1500. I've actually got a good amount of insects going on. I don't think I need any more butterflies. Okay, let's see if this is ready yet. Good. Silk's ready. Unpin that. We need plankton A and bioplastic nuggets. Plankton A. As much of that as we can. Sorry, it's loud. As soon as the rain stops, it'll be better. We need more bioplastic. Putting down some fish farms. Get some more silk if we can. Is there more silk? No, not yet. We need fish. Where are the fish? I thought I had fish. What's in the trade rocket? Does the trade rocket have fish? Vecchia, 500%. What do we have for fish eggs on other planets? 100, 325, 300, 250, 200. That's on Prime. What's on Selena? It looks like I don't have any fish eggs at all in storage on Selena. Oh yeah, I do. I have one of 1,000. Okay, I guess. Okay. And I have 1775, not enough for anything logical. Okay. We're gonna come here. Can I sell the cosmic quartz? It doesn't have a trade value. Current inventory value, 0. So cosmic quartz doesn't have any trade value, which is weird. Can I make? I could probably make that one. Can't make that one. That one I can make. Let's make some quartz. So we're making this now so we can trade it. Because I want some cool fish. Okay. And you don't even have enough for one. Well, now we can obviously do the fish eggs here, but we don't have any like really good fish eggs yet. So I'm gonna wait for that trade rocket to come back to do the fish. We can actually put down the fish farms while we're waiting. We can place them. And then when we have the fish eggs, we can just put the fish eggs in. Look, we're almost at 1,000. 1 TTI. Creating animals left and right. Right? And then the next thing we have to do just gets better and better, right? I need these, and the problem is we need a magnetar quartz, which we don't have. We need this, 2 of these, 2 of these. We need solar. We need a magnetar. Let's go look for a magnetar fuse. Kind of a full inventory. Put this stuff back. All of these things can go back. We don't need to carry this stuff around. It's actually good that there's a storm, because it's much easier to see quartz on the ground when there's a storm. This is the area where the quartz is supposed to be, the magnetar quartz. I don't know if I've gotten it all. I'm hoping that I didn't. Hoping I missed a couple. At least one. There we go. There's the one that I need. Another one. Note to self, stop making cosmic quartz. Because you don't need it anymore. I don't know why I was making so many of it. I just kind of left that machine running, making it even though I don't even need it. I can always deconstruct the cosmic quartz back into the pieces, which includes a magnetar quartz. That could be done. Is this done cleaning this water area? It looks like it. Is this drinkable? Yep, drinkable. I just drank. Is this toxic? This one still looks toxic. 1252 out of 2500. Oh my gosh. That one needs some serious help. Supply everything. I bet this is full. Nope, that one's doing good. I am trying to actually clear up all the toxic water too. I don't know why. I'm just doing it because. Like, just for the sake of, you know. That one's all cleared up. There's a bunch of ponds in the swamp area here that all need to be cleaned up. Drinkable. Oh. I missed one. Two of them. Oh my gosh, I missed two. It never happens. Oh. Oh. This little pond needs to be cleaned up. Supply all. Oh, found a chest. As you can see, when I find chests, they always have, almost always have quartz in them. Oh, this pond needs to be cleaned up too. This one is all set. This one is all set. Supply everything. I think I dropped something up here when I collected this. Yep. There we go. There's one more pond over here. Supply everything. I don't, these like pond things, they have like cool butterflies flying around them. And I can drink from the water, can't I? No, these, but that's it, that's all they do. And you can't get butterfly larvae from these ponds. You get regular larvae. I want to get the larvae for the butterfly that are flying around the pond. How do I do that? Let's jump back. That was a fun little trip. Right. Butterflies. This just request butterflies. Demand. It's gonna take a while. There we go. All right. We just unlocked something. What did we unlock? We unlocked Toxifica frog eggs. We're already using the sarin ones, which are 1,500, 15,000. These are 1,000, so that's cool. Solar magnetar. We need the magnetar. Well, I put away all the stuff that I taken out. Oops. Pulsar. I only need one pulsar. 2 blazer. 1 quasar. Circuit boards 2. Tier 3 and tier 4. Super alloy rod and an osmium rod. Okay. I'm just gonna put this stuff right here in the middle because there's nowhere else to put it. Where's the center of the room? Oop. So this is how to create animals, and you need to extract genetic traits from stuff. So let's go get stuff. We have that, 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 that. We're just getting colors. Flowers, so we select flowers first. Doesn't matter what order you do it in. Let's do this. Take all that. Extract. This is a pretty quick process. Extract. Whoops. Extract. Okay. Butterflies. 2 blue, 2 light blue, 2 pink, 2 red, 2 of these pink, 2 white, 2 of those, 2 of those. Okay. Extract. Extract. So what we're doing here is going through and getting like the traits you need for making animals. Then we're just make a bunch of random animals and then spawn them. Next step. Okay, bunch of colors. Put those there. Food before I die. Unpin those. Don't need that anymore. Also, I need species 1, 2, 3. So species. Oh, wrong one. 1, 2, 3. I can now make purified water. I don't know why I'd want to do that. Hey, J-Meister, how's it going? Welcome in. We're almost done with this, like, this whole, like, terraforming process. The end process is pretty fun. Because we're extracting genetic traits from other stuff that we already have. Like frog eggs and fish eggs and stuff. Frog eggs, we don't have any frog eggs. Butterflies. Plankton, fish eggs. Okay. We ordered a delivery from our other planet for this. Just not what we want. Now we have plenty of pulsar quartz. We need fish eggs. How are we planning on getting fish eggs? Does anyone remember? I don't remember. We can't afford it here because we're not trading anything. Oh, you know we can trade for lots of money? These. Not this one. Hold on. I'm out of space. Let's put the genetics here. Oh, not wrong. Wrong one. Let's put the genetics there for a minute. Butterflies, put them there. These fuses that we got so many of while we were like surfing the planet, these are trade worthy. And you make bank, like serious bank for trading in the fuses. Boop, boop. Current value 92,000. Launch trade rocket. Done. And we get the fish eggs that we want. Perfect. Give me 1 second. And then the last thing to do is to put out these. And so we can put out a couple animal shelters. Do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need silk. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need circuit boards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, too many. Lerma seeds and water, which are both outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Lerma. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put these over here. Like this. And we need this. I don't know how many of these I need, but I'm going to put down 2, I guess. Silk, 2. Honey, 2. Bioplastic, 2. circuit boards, two waters. Put this here and here. Then this demands food. This one demands food. And then when we make some random animals, take all this, come over to here, and we just click around, blah, 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 blah. I'm not really caring what happens. No, that's boring. Boop, 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 boop. 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 Oh. There. I don't really care at all about these, or what they look like, or what size or shape they are. I'm just creating there. I think we're missing the lower half colors. And we have one more. Right. And then so we have creature DNA. And we come out here, come in here and put one there and one here and one here and one here, or two here. We can fill these up by creating lots more DNA, which just takes time. And now you can see we have this little guy. He's cute. Got this little guy. I didn't know you could pet them. That's cool. Got this little fart face, and then this little guy. Cool. Got 92,000 Terra tokens gained. So we'll get our fish eggs. And that's pretty much it. We're at 1 TTI. So our terraforming progress is we're at 1 TTI. Our animals are climbing, insects are climbing, plants are climbing. They'll climb even more once we get our fish. The global progress screen. This one. Iron. Cobalt. To silicone. And we're pretty much done. So, where do I put this? I need to find somewhere to put the screen. Is there a free wall space anywhere? No. Can I put it outside? Can I put it here? Can I put it here? I want to put the thing on the wall. Oh, wait, I think I put it right here. There we go. I found a place for it. We are 60% on the way to natural life. And then we're done. And that's terraforming this planet. And so what to do next is to extract. We don't have an extraction rocket yet. Well, we can build one. We'll build an extraction rocket and we'll go off to space and go to another planet. We have 2 more planets to go to. If we look overall here, we have this map. We have Prime done. Selena done. Toxicity is now pretty much done. We have Aqualis, which is another moon, and we have Humble. Now, I did a playthrough on Humble, but I didn't get very far. But we can go back to Humble. But with the ability to go through Humble with all of our things already unlocked, we'll cruise through it super fast. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to see a playthrough on Humble or Aqualis, let me know. I've had a lot of fun playing Planetcrafter. I can't wait for the next update. These new planets are super fun and super cool, and I really like the ability to go between planets and all that kind of stuff, which is great. But unfortunately, that's going to be it for me today. I want to say a special thank you to everyone for coming. Thank you for being here, and thank you for reminding for the animal feed, Model Hoffman. And I already have a ton of animal feed built in, but we're gonna have to create animal feed to get automated. So yeah, whatever. But thank you very much for being here. Thank you for coming along, and I'll catch everyone next time. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.